April 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, comments, and subscribes. And for those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific. So please have a look at the title. Okay, I do apologize for these videos coming out late this month. Again, I am on the front lines dealing with this COVID-19, so I'm trying to dedicate whatever time I have to self-care, okay, in order to be able to provide those services as well as be able to provide these readings, okay? But again, because my messages are timeless, it doesn't matter when it comes out, it matters when you hear the message, okay? So please do keep that in mind. Also, check out your moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as Mercury, as in some months those placements will resonate better for you than just your sun sign. Also, Cancer, have a look at your 7th house. So that would be Capricorn. Check out those videos for additional messages as well. Okay, so before we get into the reading, I do want to go over the premeditation shuffle that I did off camera. So the first card for you, Cancer, was the 9 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like April's going to be a test of your courage, persistence. It's all about boundaries, right? Given what's going on in the world, I'm not surprised, right? We're all practicing social distancing. Maybe you're still working. Maybe you're having to work around this in a way at work, right? So I know some jobs it's really hard to keep that social distance, right? Like construction workers, right? Or even grocery store clerks. Anybody who are kind of essential workers are unable to do that. They have to really get close in order to perform the tasks that they need to. I mean, there are going to be some practices put in place, like more hand washing, gloves, face masks, all of that. But I mean, again, I feel like April's going to be a month where, you know, walls are going to be put up. It's going to be more like trying to keep you safe, your family safe, that kind of thing. The second card to come out for you, Cancer, was the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. This could also just be your energy. Maybe you're a mother or father figure. This is someone who's very down to earth, right? Very, usually the Queen and King of Pentacles are very stable financially, right? They have abundance. These are people who are generally married or in long-term relationships, okay? Workaholics even, they're very invested in their business or work, very work oriented, right? Again, all about the pentacles. Okay, the third card to come out for you, Cancer, was the 2 of Wands. Okay, I feel like for whatever reason you're waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting for this quarantine to be over. Maybe you're waiting for just waiting for results. Maybe you're waiting for test results, or possibly maybe you've been quarantined, right? It could just be having to make a choice, planning something. Normally it would be travel, but given that most people should not be traveling, it could just be wanting that, like yearning for it, wanting to plan a trip once this is over. You could be thinking about someone who lives a distance from you. This could be family, friends, a romantic partnership. Okay. All right, so let's get into your reading. I'm going to use the Light Visions Tarot to start. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, the Universe, please allow me to connect to the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2020. Please allow messages to come in clearly and for the greater good of the collective of Cancer for April 2020. Okay. So we're going to start with the first card, which is at the top of the deck. Okay, this is going to be your strongest energy for this read. Okay, what that means is this will be what your reading is going to be centered around. So the top and the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is your current energy, or it could be your most recent past, okay? So anything from the last 3 days to 3 weeks, to 3 months even, a year, okay? Whatever you've been going through the last little while. All right, so sorry about that. I'm just trying to light a candle. I forgot to light my candle before we started. All right, let's see. So we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that currently, okay, or in the last little recent bit, the universe, in general, your guides, are asking you to make peace with some aspect or some area in your life that you're kind of still stuck between, okay? I feel like it's been suspended for too long. Okay, you've been putting your life on hold, your plans on hold. It's kind of time to get things moving again, okay? And again, this can be very symbolic for those of you who could be stuck at home, right? Maybe you were stuck at home for a few weeks and it's like, okay, you're starting to go crazy, but okay, maybe you should take on something, right? Some sort of task or hobby. Because this usually tends to appear after a period of like incubation or time making peace with yourself. So maybe you've been really trying to figure out what, and again, this could be in regards to love, a relationship, work, business. Okay, again, I feel like there's been something that's just been put on hold for you or paused. Okay, any other messages for Cancer? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. So there's two now. Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, and we saw this again in the pre-shuffle, but in the upright. So let's see what it... So in the reverse, this is you possibly, again, this is you or cross-watcher, again, or maybe the person you're connecting with, but this represents obsessive planning and thinking about future events, okay? I was talking about planning, trying to plan for the future. Maybe you want to travel, some choices that you have to make, okay? But this is like obsessive thinking about it, right? And things that you don't have control over. Like, you don't know when this pandemic is going to end. You have no freaking idea, right? You can only assume that it's just going to be, you're going to be stuck at home for the next few months. But in actuality, this could last quite a bit of time, and the repercussions are going to be for a while, right? So it's kind of just, when you see this card, that you need to kind of stop obsessing about the future, okay? Just stop planning. It's not, whatever it is that you're planning, it's wishing to happen or even dreading that's happening, whatever it is in your mind, just stop, okay? Don't obsess anymore over it. Kind of just put it away. Move on, right? Move on from this. Let's move forward. Okay. Right, at the end of the day, this future is not here yet, so you can't do anything about it. So just let it go. Any other messages for Cancer for April 2020? Okay, we have Judgment in the reverse. Okay, so what I'm sensing is that if you were involved in some sort of court issue, court case, whatever, I feel like there was some ruling that was incorrect, possibly. Almost like an injustice happening for you here. For some of you, if you were involved again in a court situation, there could have been a dismissal, possibly. Maybe you're trying to retry the case somehow. For some of you, okay. This could also just be, again, stagnation, self-doubt. And this is in regards to poor and hasty judgment here. And this could be in regards to a work situation, or this could even be a love, right? Romantic partnership here. The other messages. Okay, 3 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so we went from 2 to 3 between judgment. So the 3 of Wands in reverse represents overcoming unhappiness or heartache, okay? In a way. Well, that's mostly swords, but for some reason I'm getting that you're overcoming. It's like you're putting your focus elsewhere. Right, again, it's all about stopping this yearning for this future that you can't plan for. We can't. Like, as a whole society right now, like, we'd love to do things, but it's not happening at the moment. We can't plan for what we don't know, especially us being like quarantined or asked to be staying home, right? If your country or city or whatever's on lockdown, like it's going to be for quite some time, potentially, okay? This card also reminds you that you can find joy in the present, okay? So maybe taking up gardening or working around the home, right? Really making your home feel good may be a way to stop thinking about the future and what the outcome is going to be. Basically, the universe is telling you to live in the now and not stress and think about the future. Okay. Any other messages for Cancer for April? Okay, the Hermit in the reverse. So someone could be dealing with or connecting with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. This could just symbolize you, right? I feel like the Hermit in the reverse is all about feeling isolated, but also isolating yourself from others. And usually that's loved ones, okay? It's not a healthy, like the Hermit in the upright would be, okay, trying to retreat, yes, to go within, to seek clarity. In the reversed, it's not that healthy, okay? It's about withdrawing and withdrawing too much from the world around you, okay? Maybe solitude was necessary at one point for you in order to heal. But I feel like with the Hermit reverse, it's kind of telling you that it's time to come out, to come back to the world, okay? And those people around you, your loved ones. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Chalices, okay? And this is your overall message here. Okay, so you could be, again, this could be you, Cancer, or another water sign, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This could be a younger individual or a younger energy, okay? This is someone who, it could be a child even, your child. Maybe that's who's kind of helping you get out of this Hermit in reverse mode, right? Or it could just, again, be a younger energy, somebody who's might be a little bit immature in regards to love. This is a new love coming in for some of you. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you need to switch around the roles, please do so, but don't try and make something fit that doesn't. Okay? I feel like this page is bringing healing energy. Like, look how it's like bringing water to feed that serpent or that sea monster, whatever it is. Bringing healing, loving energy. Okay? All right, so I'm going to use the Steampunk Tarot to clarify these cards for you, Cancer. Can I have some clarification on the Two of Swords in the reverse for Cancer for April? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands here in regards to that Two of Swords. So, again, that feeling like you cannot control or make plans for your future right now. Well, it's okay because there's success here. Victory is going to be here. You're going to get some good news. You're going to be recognized possibly for what you're doing. And for some of you, again, if this is in the workplace, you could be getting a raise. For others of you, this is like being the boss. So maybe you're getting a promotion. For others of you, this is just within your family. Your family is seeing the sacrifice and everything that you've made. All the planning that goes into this. They see you as the provider, somebody who is providing the service, helping, right? Sacrificing. If you are still working, then you're probably on the front lines here. Okay. Some clarification on the Two of Wands. In regards to this Two of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. Could be connecting with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, possibly Leo. Queen of Wands, this is an individual who is quite attractive, who is vibrant, has a lot of energy, okay, is also into the esoteric, could be a witch, very intuitive. Okay, so these plans that you had for the future that, again, are uncertain could have involved this queen. Again, don't get hung up on the gender. It could be a male. It doesn't have to be female. Okay? But I feel like you're about to put an end to that. Those feelings keep coming up. And maybe at some point you were trying to figure out how you were going to move towards this person or try to plan to be with this, whatever the case here. Maybe this was even a business partner of some sort. But again, now given what's going on, for some of you, this Judgment in the reverse, if this was work related, I feel like, again, it was this court thing, right? So I feel like something didn't go in your favor, or again, the person that you're connecting with, possibly. But this Queen of Wands is quite magical, okay? It could even be that this Queen of Wands has stopped trying to plan or isn't up, or I feel like somebody was obsessing over this Queen of Wands at some point. Okay, this could be you, Cancer, or them doing this with you, right? But somebody was obsessing over someone here. There's some clarification on Judgment in the reverse for Cancer. Okay, yeah, so we have Justice in the reverse and the Moon. Okay, so again, in regards to Judgment being in the reverse with Justice also in the reverse, this is definitely a court issue. Maybe this is a separation, a divorce, whatever it was. I feel like somebody's been even consulting a tarot reader. You're watching this video right now, so, okay, and you're seeing the injustice with Justice being in the reverse, like, I'm getting some bad news here, maybe. Okay, we have the Moon, which is also your card, Cancer. Some people read this as Pisces, right? So maybe you're involved with the Pisces. Maybe you had a divorce. You're divorcing a Pisces. It's not going in your favor right now. For others of you, like I said, the Moon is you, right? Your card. Or in general, the Moon talks about illusion, right? Fear. Imagination, something that's being hidden, kept hidden, secrets, right? Something that is not being brought to light. The Moon itself is shining. There's spotlights being put on the Moon, and then it's shining down over here to this crustacean. We've got the two pillars, just like the High Priestess. So this is definitely something is being kept hidden. This could be, again, in regards to this could be a karmic injustice that happened. Could be in regards to this Queen of Wands, possibly. Could have been somebody you were involved with at some point that you wanted to plan something with, but that didn't happen. Something came about instead. Something ended that for sure. I feel like somebody here is being treated unjustly or unfairly because of that situation. Maybe someone got caught. Maybe it wasn't a physical thing, but you were caught talking or, talking to someone else. And again, this could be vice versa. Some clarification on the Three of Wands in the reverse, please. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. You were caught talking to this Queen of Pentacles, maybe. Again, you're connecting with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. Okay. Saw the Queen of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle, right? And I talked about this as someone who is financially stable, right? Look how she's dressed. She's like upper class a bit, right? Classy individual. This is someone who knows they're attractive, knows their worth. I feel strongly like this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles may be the same energy. This is someone who could be very passionate or driven in regards to their work, their job, their career, their practice, their craft, whatever it is they do. Some clarification on the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so remember we talked about the Hermit having to come out. Right, coming out of Hermit mode and coming back into the world. Why? Because we've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is all about, teamwork, working together, repairing a home. Maybe that's something that you're trying to do, repair a home situation, home life, like now that we're all kind of stuck in quarantine, or having to isolate or self-isolate or at home. Again, somebody's consulting tarot readers. As you can see, maybe you're a tarot reader yourself, okay? That's possible. You're Cancer. Cancers are quite intuitive, right? But I do see someone here holding also blueprints. So this is something that the divine is also in control of. Okay, I feel like you have a specific job to do. And again, this may not resonate with everybody, but I feel like if you are part of this, if you are a light worker or a starseed, I think that things are becoming very uncomfortable for you in the sense that if you were asleep, you were definitely awoken at this point, or waking at this point, and starting to move forward, I'm sensing. I have some clarification on the Page of Chalice. Okay. Devil in the reverse. Could be a Capricorn, another more Earth again, or it could be in your chart. So this Page of Chalice, this younger water sign. I feel again this healing. So this codependency, something that you were attached to and you couldn't let go of, you're finally starting to break the chains. Okay, this could have been its connection with this person, possibly. Or again, in regards to a possible divorce for some of you. Again, just take what resonates, right? Leave the rest behind. You could be giving up certain codependencies. Doesn't have to be in relation to a person, but that's kind of what I'm sensing here. I feel like there's healing energy. It could be a child that's helping you heal as well, or helping them heal if this is the other person. All right, let's get some romance angels. Need love advice for Cancer for April 2020. Okay. Love advice for Cancer for April 2020. Okay, so we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, there's a lot of this thinking about the future, things that you can't control, that you have no control over, that it's really stressing you out. Well, how about getting that off your chest? Talk to your friends about it. Okay. The next card out was True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, whomever is coming in with this healing energy. Okay, I feel like, again, this is a divine connection. We've got angels there bringing you two together, watching over this connection. True love doesn't always have to be a romantic love, okay? Your soulmates aren't always romantic partners. They could be friends, family, co-workers, people you meet for a time that come in for a specific purpose. And for you, it could be just learning something, right? All right, let me get the Dream of Gaia Tarot. Let's see what other additional messages we have. Any other messages for Cancer for April 2020? All right. So I'm only pulling one card or whatever comes out in the first shuffle. And for you, that would be the Five of Fire. Okay, let's look at this vibrancy in this card. This is definitely, it's like looking at the Five of Wands. Very similar, right? This is all about rivalry, fighting, discord, obstacles, right? For some of you, this is competition. Okay, these are individuals who are definitely, there's a fight happening here. There's definitely a discussion that's turned into a brawl at this point. Okay, this is very fire energy. Kind of want to read from the book. Normally don't do this, but I kind of want to read from this book. I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. And so let's just say that this is a present. Okay, so this is Five of Fire, right? So rivalry, competition, aggression, all of that I was talking about, right? It's a time of chaos, conflict, confrontation, a battle for control or dominance, right? So it's also telling you to avoid pack mentality behavior. Okay, focus on your vision, not on what others are doing. Don't judge or condemn others. Okay. It's kind of what I'm sensing here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a rune for you, Cancer. Okay, kind of tie this all together. Let's see what messages we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 2020. I'll pour this first. Okay, so this is in the upright and it's called Signals. Okay, so there we go. Signals, messenger rune, the god Loki, and Zeus. And Zeus is the name of this rune, okay? So the keynote here is receiving messages, signals, gifts. Even a timely warning may be seen as a gift. The message may be that of a new life unfolding. New lives begin with new connections, surprising linkages that direct you into new pathways. Take care now to be especially aware during meetings, visits, chance encounters, particularly with persons wiser than yourself. When the messenger rune brings sacred knowledge, you are truly blessed. Loki is the ancient trickster from the trickster from the Norse gods. Okay, he is the Heokoa of the Native Americans, a mocking shadow of the creator god, as well as the bringer of benefits to humankind. He is a reminder that even scoundrels and arch thieves can be the bearers of wisdom. When you draw this rune, expect the unexpected. The message is always a call to a new life. Anzus is the first of the 13 runes that make up the cycle of initiation, runes that focus directly upon the mechanism of self-change, and as such, addresses our need to interrogate unconscious motive with conscious intent. Drawing Anzus tells you that connection with the divine is at hand. It is a signal to explore the depths and foundations of life, and to experience the inexhaustible wellspring of the divine in your nature. At the same time, you are reminded that you must first draw from the well to nourish and give to yourself. Then there will be more than enough to nourish others. A new sense of family, solidarity invests this rune. Okay, so I am sensing, like I said, there is some new energy coming in that could be in the form of love or healing energy is what I was getting. but there is this ending here, or some sort of injustice, and I feel like it's a learning experience for you, but you're going to come out, like, I do feel like you are going to be victorious here with this Six of Wands, okay? That doesn't mean that, all right, there's a fight going on that you're having to deal with at the moment, okay? But I do get the sense there are, again, with the moon being here, things being hidden, things are just not brought to light as of yet. And it could be, again, because the divine, right? They're not going to show you everything. It doesn't make sense to you, right? You just have to trust in the universe, trust that you are doing the right thing by healing yourself, right? Getting rid of codependencies. All right, that has been your reading, Cancer, for April 2020. Please do give me a like if you like this video. Do share it around. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and also hit the notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a video. I will be coming out next week with the weekend elements rune spread, so look forward to that, as well as my mid-month videos. I will be taking some time off. I think it's going to help, especially for me with my own self-care, but I do, you know, I do hope that I'm going to be able to dedicate more time to my readings, because I think that I've been pushed towards that. Things are getting uncomfortable in my situation, so I'm being forced to have to come home, okay? I have no one to look after my kid, so I kind of have no choice but to go on a leave of absence, and from there figure things out, okay? And hopefully you're all doing the same, figuring things out for yourselves, right? I know there's quite a bit of detail here in this reading, so really take the time to get that healing happening for you, okay? Let go of what you need to let go and move forward in what you need to move forward with. All right, again, don't forget to check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as well as your 7th house. So that would be Capricorn. Check out those videos also, okay? Don't forget to stay safe. Please do, right? Stay home, stay safe, and many blessings.